Block TV.
Spin the block.
Payso.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
For my viewers, if they don't know, let them know who you are, where you from, what you do.
What I do, I'm Playboy Payso. I should get money general. Brevo Projects, Best Style Brooklyn, you know. What was that last joint you said?
What you do?
I'm the hottest nigga in the game right now, if you ain't heard.
Okay.
If you ain't heard, The Game is Deep, you're streaming now on Tidal, on Apple Music, on Spotify, on all them great platforms that allow me to distribute my art there. So yeah, it's all good. And I'm independent, so it's lit.
Payso, you got history.
Yes, sir. Working. That's all it is. It's just work.
You from Brooklyn, historical place.
A lineage.
From Brevoy Projects.
A lineage.
Yeah. You got artists that you deal with, artists.
Fire artists. That's all around Brooklyn. That's in Best Style, period. This is ridiculous. And it's like, it's a conglomerate of fucking great artists that's just in Brevoort alone. And Brevoort alone is a whole conglomerate of different artists, you know? It's almost like Queensbridge in its heyday.
Facts.
That's what they would say.
I think personally, from hearing your music, I think you have a lot more to offer given the opportunity.
What you mean by that? Like
I think that that project you put out.
The Game is Deep.
Yeah, that one. You said that was the first one.
That's my very first.
Man, that shit was fire.
With everything, with the interludes, it's like I sat back and I lived my life and I went through trials and tribulations and shit like that. And I just said, fuck it. I've had this music. Let's make a movie out this shit. And that's when the skits come into play and shit like that. I just intertwined the skit with the sound of the sound of the music. And that's what you got. It's a recipe, it's a recipe. Not a recipe for disaster, but a good one, in a good way, you know what I mean?
How long you been doing this?
Shit, I've been doing this since I was like, 14 years cold. Not 14 years old, I was 14 years cold, because I was nice when I was doing this shit, 14. But it was on a different tip, it was kind of green. I didn't come out the greatest or nothing, but I had some shit to offer. Everybody got some shit to offer. Tap into what you got to offer, that's all. Got actor.
How many videos you got on YouTube? Plug yourself in.
Hey, yo, shit. I mean, if you type in Playboy Payso on YouTube, you'll see majority of my videos. A lot of that is out. Shit, I got everything out. My old vintage classic shit called "Loving the Hook." I get a lot of good feedback from that song because that was one of them songs that was like true to my heart. It really meant something. It wasn't nothing to just throw out there. And it was at a time where hip hop was, I don't know what the fuck they were. They wasn't pop locking and dropping this shit, but they was coming out of that. And I just came with some real shit that meant something to me because I had lost like my uncle and shit like that. You know it's real. Once you got your moms on YouTube coming, you like, I like that song that you did. I don't know what the hell mom's doing on YouTube. I don't know if she's seen this shit, but type of shit like.
Real. Tsunami East.
I'm about my business, about my money, the life of a hustler. And I hate these snitches, don't trust these bitches, cause they might cut ya. I put money over everything. I put money over everything. I put money over everything. And all we trust, nigga, is money over everything. Money over everything. It's money over everything. Money over everything. Money over everything. And all we trust, nigga, it's money over everything.
Playboy P out from the west side of breathe or peas, niggas. M.O.B. nigga, R.O.E. Stepping quick from your bitch while she running to me. Niggas turn shit upside on Scenario Beach. Not familiar, I link with ease. Operation get money, real resting pigs. And this money over everything, wifeys don't get no wedding ring. Sour in my Dutch, eyes red for my medicine. They say every nigga need a Keisha. Chocolate chick exotic features, I'm a believer. And it's money over everything, rap over everything. Screaming on my iPhone, get money by any means. My bitches lying and shit, clip was sharp on these streets. I don't trust her more, because I can't sleep. See her and try to bag it, she bagging out the can and she clip them back to Atlanta. The game is deep and she drowning.
My business, about my money, the life of a hustler.
Good as a musician, so start off small.
Do you consider yourself a rap artist, hip hop artist? How do you categorize yourself?
I would say I'm a rap artist. I mean, I don't care what you label me, but in my own way, I know the thing I do is poetry. The shit I spit is poetry at the end of the day. It's full of double entendres and just meaningful shit, you know? That's all I talk is a lot of meaningful, quotable shit, you know what I mean? Shit to live by. G-code shit almost, you know what I mean?
Give me your top 5 artists.
Right now? Or just of all time?
Period. All time. Matter of fact, start with the artist that made you say, hey, I want to do this.
Damn, okay, I could do that. It's definitely 5 artists that I've seen that made me decide that I could do this. First, I think I'm gonna take you back to 2004 when Lil Wayne came out with Hustler's music. Lil Wayne came out with Hustler's music, it was over. I was like, nah, that's something special. The timing was special. It was a winter in New York I couldn't forget in 2004 when that shit dropped. Another artist I gotta say from the bottom of my heart, really gotta be my man GK.
RPGK.
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 He was the Operation Get Money General before his untimely demise and shit like that. His artwork was just, and when I say artwork, I don't mean his cover art. His artwork as in his rap skills and his songs is just real poetry. That's what I aspire to be. That's where I get that shit from. So much love, rest in peace, my nigga GK. So that's number 2. Fucking me seeing people like Nas, and I give Nas number 3, and Lloyd Banks. Come on, man, Lloyd Banks.
I like Lloyd Banks. I think Lloyd in the New York region, I think Lloyd Banks is kind of underrated.
Kind of. He's criminally underrated.
Criminally?
Criminally underrated, and he's my main source of why I am what I am. He's really a playboy. He's the reason why I'm talking the shit I talk. So
yeah, you have shit.
It's the Blue Hef. Shout out to Blue Hef. Much love and respect. Much love. He know. I talked to him a couple times.
Stop playing the Henny bottles.
I feel like motherfucking like so like gotta be a lot of like it's like what do niggas I get the sound sonically what niggas just want to hear, but then what is niggas saying? Like for real, like what are you saying? It'd be hard for me I can't write no bullshit that's gonna be, everything I write gotta be meaningful. Every word gotta be meaningful, you understand? And it gotta make sense. So, so the game deep 2's coming, so they just gotta wait for it. It's definitely coming though, it's coming. I'm not gonna just toss no microwave shit out there in the universe. Especially when I'm independent doing this thing on my own, you know what I mean? no burden, that ain't no problem, but that's just how I'm moving. Shout out to Spinner Block TV. We out here on the west side. Much love.
Spinner Block TV.
Much fucking love. It's too lit right now. We was just moving dusty through the city. Man, I love Vegas. Yeah.
Here's a question.
R.P. Pop.
Coming from New York City, not just New York City, coming from Brooklyn, a profound section in hip hop, in rap, whatever you want to call it, right?
Big Daddy Kane, Jay-Z.
What do you feel, and where do you feel the state of the music from New York is coming from? How do you feel about it?
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody have their own opinion, but when you actually, the proof is in the pudding. When you actually sit down and listen to some of these niggas shit, it's fire. You can't deny it. I listen to Chef G. Chef G fire. This nigga is different with that shit. I just got on and Chef G's listening to this nigga. This nigga is different. He's underground. He good. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the drill sound, I respect it. Let's not wear it out, but I respect it. You know, you gotta dibble and dabble and do what you gotta do. So, you know what I mean? It sounds for everything. So, me, I'm an artist that I try to be the most versatile, like Ali. So, I'm gonna adapt to everything. I can do it. It's on the project. If you don't believe me, go listen to The Game Is Deep. It's layers. It's not just that bull. It's not the same bullshit. It's layers, fool.
The game is deep. Payso.
That's what I'm preaching. I'm trying to tell niggas, you got one life to live type shit. The game is deep. Don't play around or always cover your bases. That's all. That's all it is.
There was a couple guys in your crew that you lost.
Yeah, I lost them in my whole fucking squad.
How does that affect you as an artist, or as a person? Well, cause like in the hood, they don't have counseling service.
Hell no.
For when we lose somebody, in the army,